Welcome back. This week is National Small Business Week. That's where city and state leaders are being encouraged to support small businesses. A news conference was held outside in Northeast Philadelphia. That's where one business owner says she was grateful for assistance that she received during the COVID-19 pandemic. The owner says that business is about to pick up, and Philadelphia's Rittenhouse Square gets a new makeover as new benches were installed for the next 2 months. So they're replacing them that are more than 30 years old. That's good to know right there. And it's been a rainy start to this work week, but over here in my neck of the woods, it's just plain old cloudy and whatnot. Let's get a check on the Eyewitness News forecast with my sister, Larissa Abreu, all dressed in yellow, as in the sunshine, that is. Larissa, take it away.
Are pretty thick in the sky, and it all depends on whether or not we'll see those clouds break for sun, just how warm we're going to get. So that is what we're waiting on, for these clouds to break up, and temperatures will be climbing rather rapidly once we see a little bit more sunshine. But it's still quite mild out there, already nearing 70 in Atlantic City. It's 62 in Wildwood, 66 right now in Millville, 64 right here in Philly. We're in the 60s along I-95 corridor. We travel into Trenton, we're slightly cooler there, and the same holds true out towards the Lehigh Valley, back up towards the Poconos. Now, over the next 12 hours, as I mentioned, those clouds should generally break for sun, and that's exactly what's expected as we approach the latter half of the afternoon. During the height of the afternoon, 74 degrees, so it is going to turn out to be a rather nice, pleasant, and even warm afternoon, perfect to sit in one of those nice new benches in Rittenhouse, if that's where you find yourself. Otherwise, it would just be nice to spend some time outdoors. Conditions remain pleasant and calm for us through tonight, and it'll be another mild one with temperatures bottoming out at 52 degrees. It's going to turn cloudy again tonight, but remaining dry, and that's exactly how we start off our Tuesday. Most of Tuesday is dry, but you can see what happens on Wednesday, another brief dry day for Thursday, and then another rainy day on Friday. So we're going to continue to see this on and off again, dreary, rainy pattern. Unfortunately, that does kick off the start of the weekend. More wet weather, but we dry out just in time for Mom. So I guess that's going to be the good thing about the weekend, is that we will see drier conditions on Sunday. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wednesday's rain, because it moves in Tuesday night by 12:30. This is 12:30 a.m. So shortly after midnight, we'll be tracking widespread rain, maybe even some downpours and a few rumbles of thunder. Notice how the rain begins to thin out as we head towards Wednesday morning. So by the time you head out the door, yes, you'll need the umbrella. In fact, you'll need it all day, because we'll still see unsettled weather for the rest of Wednesday before we briefly dry out for Thursday. In fact, Thursday is the day that I'm actually saying the gem of the week. We'll see sunshine, a few fair weather clouds. Temperatures will be like today. If we do clear out, we'll warm up into the 70s. And notice we stay put there through Thursday before a cold front brings in that rain chance for Friday. It's also going to usher in cooler air. And notice how we're back down into the 60s for the end of the week on Friday. That holds true for the start of the weekend, bringing it the coldest or coolest day during the next 7. And then Mother's Day not looking too bad.
All right, thank you so much, Larissa. Many of us like to curl up on the sofa and watch TV from time to time. Coming up this week, Inside Edition has interesting finds on some couch cushions. So here's my Aunt Deborah Norville for a sneak preview. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
These people had bought a couch, and somehow a possum ended up in there. You can hear him scream. But this person, there was something wrong with his sofa, and can you see that? There's a giant python. Now, this is not their pet. They believe it was someone else's pet that escaped and somehow got into this person's house. They had to call a reptile expert to get it. So bottom line, you don't know what's in your sofa, so it's a good idea, especially if you bought something secondhand. There's one person we interviewed, it's a secondhand sofa. They found a cell phone back there.
A python in a sofa? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Why would a python be in a couch? Oh my god. Holy smokes. Thank you, Aunt Deborah Norville, for that interview that my Uncle Jim Donovan had. You can watch Inside Edition every weeknight exclusively on the networks of CBS, depending on what time it comes on and the channel it comes on in your neck of the woods. We'll be right back.